Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. Of course, it's the off season. We've been lifting. I added a little bit. Muscle. Dobson does a great job of training us. So I guess a little bit. I got to get on the scale. I haven't gotten on the scale in a while. So yeah, check on that.
You're going to get asked about the new running backs a lot probably this August. What have you seen from Taylor and Newby, and what kind of help could they give you guys with what you already have on this offense?
I feel like those guys, they can help us a lot. They come in, they brought a good attitude to every workout. They're hard-working guys, which that's what we expect out of our running back room. And I'm just anxious to see what these guys are willing to bring to the table.
How about you? Limited, obviously, in spring. How anxious are you going on here? And is there any lingering repercussions?
I'm always anxious when I'm away from football. I'm sure that every player on this team is, and especially being out in the spring, didn't get as many reps as I would like to. But getting back to the season, getting back on the grind, I'm really anxious to go out and get better each day.
Does it make it more of a feeling of anxiousness knowing that what you ended, how the last season ended, now to this, they kind of?
No, I feel like with each team, you have different motives. So last year's team is not going to have the same motive as this team because you have new faces. You got a whole new freshman class coming in, transfers, things like that. So I feel like starting over fresh is always right.
And you're an assistant captain, is that right?
Yes, sir.
So how much of the leadership role do you probably already took, but now that you are an assistant captain, how much of a leadership role do you have to take?
I mean, pretty big one because we have a pretty young team, especially defensively. And it's not just me being the assistant captain for the offense. I try to voice my opinions as well as the young guys on the defense, for them to understanding what our team is about, what we want to do, what we want to achieve this year, and what it would take for us to do that this year. And pretty much it's increased a lot, especially with, me moving up to upperclassmen now.
Amir, were you fully healthy for most of the summer?
Yep.
Yeah. So how did your conditioning go? And is there any kind of catch up from this?
No, I ran with the team, sweated with the team, was tired with the team.
What did you learn, I guess, from sitting out and having to watch from the sidelines instead of being out there? Did you learn anything, see things any differently?
Yeah. I mean, pretty much I learned why the coaches yell at us because we do some pretty stupid things sometimes. But on a serious note, just from a coach's perspective, a better understanding of our offense, watching from the sideline, understanding why we do things, why certain blocks are assigned for plays and why certain plays are differently, and just a better understanding of the playbook and why Coach Beck draws things up like he does. So.
Can you talk about your mindset this season? Though last year you had Burkhead, and now you're the man. I mean, you're going to be looked at to carry the load for the most part. Can you talk about how you're handling that and maybe how will change your role on this team?
For me, it doesn't change at all. I take every summer like I did coming in my freshman year. I'm hungry, just as hungry as I was my freshman year to play, anxious to prove things that I feel like I need to prove. And it doesn't change my work ethic. It doesn't change my attitude towards the season just because I'm in a different role. Because each season I take it as I need to get better.
What have you learned about just taking care of your body in terms of how to handle that load?
I mean, it's important. I feel like I do a pretty good job, especially with my size. I do a pretty good job of taking care of myself. But I understand it's very important, especially when you get in those late conference games, playing against, a Michigan State defense that's really tough against the run. You're taking a lot of pounding, a lot of carries. Understand it's necessary when you have any time to, to cold tub, to really just take care of your body.
You had an exchange about a week ago with Desmond Howard.
Oh, yeah.
Does that add some pressure? What's that like to hear that a guy that is Desmond Howard has those kind of expectations for you?
I mean, it's great. It makes you feel good, but it's just lip service until you do it. I don't really like to feed into all that stuff, all the expectations, predictions, the preseason polls. None of that stuff means anything because we all know after the first week of college football, it could be upsets, it could be injuries, anything can happen. So I don't really feed into all that. I'm expecting this because I expect a lot of myself already. So as long as I'm fulfilling all the things I want to do, I'll be fine.
Amir, do you know if or do you want to return kicks this year?
Oh yeah, I'm returning kicks. Yeah.
What about punts? Or anything?
Oh yeah. Don't listen to Coach Bo.
Anything else, Ameer?